What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to another video. How y'all doing? I hope y'all are doing wonderful. Thanks for clicking on today's video. Before we even get into today's video, make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, and go ahead and turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified every single time I post a new video. You don't want to miss it. Trust me. Go ahead and turn your post notifications. Alrighty, so if you can already see by today's title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to obtain your LLC in the state of Louisiana in just 5 steps here. I'm going to break it down into series on the channel here, a few steps, and you guys go ahead and take to go ahead and obtain your LLC in the state of Louisiana. Going to be showing you guys how easy and how simple it just can be in just 5 quick steps. So if that's something you guys are interested, go ahead and if that's something you guys are interested in, of course, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. Smash that thumbs up button. I can't talk. Just to let me know that you guys are enjoying the content that I am putting out. That greatly helps a lot. I will also leave a link to the website and all the information I will be showing here in today's video in the link in the description. There's a link in the description down below, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that out. Of course, so I'm not a sponsor of this website, by the way, guys. No sponsorship. This is just an awesome website, and this is what I use to go ahead and jumpstart obtaining my LLC in the state of Louisiana. It's very simple, very 1-2, very straight to the point, and I decided to go ahead and highlight that in today's video. So what we're going to go ahead and start off with today is the first step of how to start your LLC. Now, once you go to the website here, howtostartanllc.com, that's their website. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and select your state. I'm in Louisiana, so I'm going to go ahead and select Louisiana there. And then you want to go ahead and click on Let's Get Started. Then it'll bring you to this website here, starting an LLC. In Louisiana, it's easy. Just follow these few steps in which we're going to highlight in today's video. So starting with step 1, we have name your LLC. So choosing a company name is the first and most important part in starting an LLC. Be sure to choose a name that complies with Louisiana naming requirements and easily researchable by potential clients. So just to break down this first step here, you want to use a name that is compliant with the requirements of having a name, business name in the state of Louisiana. Having an LLC, of course, requires that you have limited liability company or the abbreviations LLC or L.L.C. behind your business name. So your name cannot include words that can confuse your LLC with a government agency, i.e. FBI, Treasury, State Department, etc. So these are some things that are not included when naming your Louisiana LLC, of course. Some names to also look out for are some individual paperwork and licensed individuals such as doctors, lawyers, and etc. These names will take a little additional working once you are starting your LLC, because of course they will have names such as bank, attorney, or university, so that will require just a few more work there, but no reason to worry about that. You can certainly go and have that done and get that done behind your LLC as well. For a complete list of naming rules in Louisiana, guys, you can go ahead and click on this website here. It'll link the website right there, in which you guys can go ahead and see if you want to go ahead and view the naming rules in the state of Louisiana from the Secretary of State. This is an article you guys can read here, where you guys can go ahead and go through that and make sure that your LLC is compliant with the state of Louisiana. Now, I also have used this, so it is a great resource to have when starting an LLC, of course. Is the name available in Louisiana? Is um, a good question to ask as well. So these are a few good questions to ask when starting an LLC. You want to go ahead and make sure that your name is available in the state of Louisiana. Just make sure nobody is operating under that same name as you. So you can do that by using the resources they list here for the Secretary of State. You can go ahead and search up your LLC. As you can see, this is the name of my LLC here. And what you can do once you go in there and you go ahead and let a computer know that you are not a robot, you go ahead and click search there. And this is where it'll bring up some information. I'm going to blank some of this out, but it'll bring some information up in regards to the LLC. It'll also let you know your LLC name up here at the top, what type of company you are operating under, your city, and its active status. Of course, if you have an operating LLC, this status here will be active. It'll label your business name. You'll also have a chapter number, a registration date, your discipline address, your mailing address, and also, which is a very good, very important status, is your annual report status, because that shows if your business is in good standing or not. A lot of banks will want this status here. So if you're looking into getting any type of funding for your LLC or for your business, you want to make sure that this status right here on the state of secretary is in good standing. Always just keep up on that. And how you do that is, of course, making sure you handle all of your company compliances, which is, we'll go over that in future videos, how to keep your company compliant once you have obtained your LLC and did all the important formation steps here. But that'll be a topic for another video. Nevertheless, you do want to make sure that nobody is operating under the same name as you. Like I said, you go ahead and submit your LLC in this once you do come up with a name, you go ahead and input it in the spot right here, and you go ahead and click search, and you can see if anybody is operating under the same name as you. Also, next step, are you registering your LLC online? So there will be some different requirements that you will have to go through in order to either register your LLC online, or if you want to do it through mail, you're going to be filling all of the information out and sending it over. Of course, that'll be some steps you have to take. I prefer going the online route. It's easier and more quicker that way, since technology has grown over the years. You want to be as quick as possible when it comes to this. You don't want to prolong the process, so I do suggest go ahead and doing it online. But if not, then we will certainly get into registering your LLC in another way in a future video as well. But we're just focusing on the online process for now, and a few other things. Is your URL available is also a good question to ask. If you're going to be starting up a business website when starting your LLC, you can go ahead and go on to a domain site, whether it's GoDaddy.com or something like that. I know there's another one. I can't remember the name, but you can go to GoDaddy. They have that accessible here for you. You can go ahead and search up some keywords, search up your domain name here, and see if anybody is operating under the same domain as you. And once you do create your domain and making sure no one has operated under that, you can go ahead and click buy now and go ahead and purchase your domain. Of course, they are always offering sales and different prices here. So you guys can go ahead and do that when it's time to register your domain for online access. So a few frequently asked questions is, what is an LLC? So basically, guys, if you do not know what an LLC is a short for limited liability company. It is a simple business structure that offers more flexibility with a traditional corporation, while providing many of the same benefits. You can also go to a guide that they have listed here for you. What is an LLC? And you can just read up on that as well, so you can see all the different types of requirements and benefits and pros and cons of having and obtaining your LLC in the state of Louisiana. Also, before we go ahead and with the second question here, I do want to let you guys know they do have a domain finder for all of you guys that want to obtain your domain via GoDaddy. You can do that on this website as well. Not sure about how you want to name your business, they do have an LLC name generator in which you guys can type in some keywords, select your states here, and you can go ahead and get some ideas on what you can name your LLC. And just in case you guys needed that as well. Don't mind my heat is coming on. It's kind of cold in here. But we're getting down to part 2 of today's video. Didn't want to make this video too long, so this will definitely be a 2-parter in which we will do steps 3 through 5 and so on. But we're going to go ahead and finish out today's videos. Also, another question that a lot of people do have is, do I need to get a DBA or trade name for my business? They stated here on the website that most LLC do not need a DBA. The name of the LLC can serve as your company's brand name, and you can accept checks and other payments under the name as well. However, you may wish to register a DBA if you would like to conduct business under another name. So that's something to look forward to, guys. If you are going to be filing your LLC as a DBA, also known or assumed as a trade name. So if you guys are interested in doing that, they also have an amazing article on starting a DBA. You can just select your state and it'll take you through those steps. Alrighty, and step 2, guys, if you made it this far in the video, make sure you go ahead and smash that thumbs up button so we can go ahead and make sure that this knowledge reaches as many people as possible. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, so step 2 is choosing a registered agent in Louisiana. So this is an important step. Now, most states do not require a registered agent, but of course, we are in the state of Louisiana. So in the state of Louisiana, when starting an LLC, you must have a registered agent before filing with the Secretary of State. So that is something that is required to do. Now, you don't necessarily have to hire someone to be your registered agent by any means. You can be your own registered agent. You will just need to make sure that you do that when you're filing all of your paperwork with the Secretary of State, letting them know that you are going to be representing yourself, of course, in the absence of a registered agent. But it is definitely a requirement when forming an LLC in the state of Louisiana. And just in case you guys are not aware of what a registered agent is, a registered agent is an individual or business entity responsible for receiving important legal documents on behalf of your business. Think of your registered agent as your business point of contact with the state. So basically, a registered agent is basically someone that will be receiving documentations on your behalf. They make sure that you'll get all your important information, whether that be important appointments, notices, filing, annual reports, anything that involves the state. They'll be your point of contact. So a lot of people do set their registered agents as their point of contact for their business. Otherwise, you can just list yourself as that important contact, so that the state knows to send that information directly to you. So who can be your registered agent? A registered agent must be a resident in the state of Louisiana or a corporation such as a registered agent service authorized to contract business in Louisiana. You may elect an individual within the company, including yourself. So that answers that question far as who can be a registered agent. But just know whether it's you or a registered agent service, must reside in the state of Louisiana. Alrighty, so of course, always great articles to read. You can learn more about Louisiana registered agents right here, in case you wanted to know about that. Also, another question: is a registered agent worth it? A registered agent service worth it? Using a professional registered agent service is a professional way to manage government filings for your LLC. Most businesses and takes advantage of using a professional service significantly outweighing the annual cost. So, me personally, when forming my LLC, I did go ahead and register with a registered agency service. If you are interested in, taking advantage of a registered agent service, they do offer one here on the website called Zen Business, and they only cost $39 annual. So only $39 annually to go ahead and register your LLC with the state there. So I did go ahead and take advantage of a registered agent service in the state of Louisiana. So if that's something that you guys are interested as well, there are a lot of cheap registered agency services out here where you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for, just having some documentation sent over for your LLC. If not, then you can go ahead and register yourself for your registered agents. No biggie. You'll just put your mailing address down, and you'll receive all that documentations when it comes to being your own registered agent. Now in the next video, guys, we're going to be covering steps 3 through 5, but that is steps 1 and 2 for starting your LLC in the state of Louisiana. I did not want to make this video too long. So if you did enjoy today's video, guys, make sure you do give it a thumbs up. I will greatly appreciate it for the algorithm there. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you won't miss the next upcoming video like this one and also future videos. I greatly appreciate it, guys. And if you did enjoy today's video, be sure to share it with a friend as well. And check out all the links down in the description. So yeah, I do believe that is all for today's video, guys. Hope you guys really did enjoy it. My name is Zy. I'm here to speak life at all times, and I always say beyond greatness. And I'll see all you beautiful people in the next video.